Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a flower seed haul video, and we're going to take a look at the flower seeds that I purchased during the fall and winter months for the upcoming growing season. At the top of the stack I have these Lemonade Cosmos, and I got them at Lowe's the day before yesterday. I thought these were really pretty. They're yellow Cosmos. It's a little bit of a different color for Cosmos flowers. Generally you see a whole lot of pinks, reds, whites, but not too many yellows. And this is a shorter variety, which is really nice. It only gets to 20 inches in height, and a lot of the taller varieties end up falling down later in the growing season. Last year, one of my Cosmos plants was so huge. It was much taller than me, and I'm 5'9". If I had to guess, it was probably 7, maybe 8 foot tall. It was huge, as big as a sunflower. And it fell over. Most of them did fall over, but I did stake up that one just because it was so impressive. Next we have Cosmos Summer Dreams. This photograph doesn't really do this flower justice at all. It is way, way prettier than that. And if I have any footage, I'll put it up on the screen. Next are Botanical Interest seeds, and this is Zeolites Calendula. I looked up the pictures and it looked like a really pretty one, so I thought I'd grow it. Next we have violas. You guys know I love violas and pansies. This variety is King Henry. Next is Got the Blues Mix Pansies. This is going to be a mix of pansies and shades of blue, and probably really more like purple. And this is Bode Gold Chamomile. I really should have planted this in the fall. I ordered these seeds in the fall, but I forgot to plant them, so I'll probably be saving these to plant during the fall of 2019. Next we have Apricot Peach Parfait Hollyhocks, and they are from Renee's Garden. I think the chamomile was from Renee's Garden too. I've been trying to grow hollyhocks from seed for a while now, and I really haven't been successful. What usually happens is when the plants are really young, bugs end up eating the leaves. I planted some hollyhocks in the fall of 2018 and they're still alive, so let's hope they make it. These are Falling in Love Shirley Poppies. I ordered these in the fall. I planted the seeds, I think in October. It's January right now. So far, so good. They're alive, they look healthy. This variety is Angel's Choir Shirley Poppy, and those are planted as well, and they're doing good. The next pack of seeds is Pink Pop Socks Cosmos from Pine Tree Gardens. This is a shorter variety. It gets 30 to 36 inches tall, and the blooms are pink. This is Zinnia Queen Lime Red, and last year, if you were following along, you probably saw my Queen Lime Orange Zinnias, and they were so beautiful. I think they are probably my favorite zinnia now. Of course, I wanted to give the Queen Lime Red a try as well. Next is Floristan Sunflower, and this is a shorter variety. It grows to 4 foot tall. I'm kind of really just over tall sunflowers. They are beautiful, I love them, but at least half of my sunflowers always, never fails, gets knocked down by the wind when we have a severe thunderstorm. So this year I'm only growing shorter sunflower varieties. And we have another Calendula Bronzed Beauty. I probably forgot that I had already bought some Calendula and ordered some more. Another pack from Renee's Garden. This is Victorian Posy Pansy. This is one of those pansies with the really ruffly petals. And Johnny Jump Ups. These are China Asters. I've actually tried to grow these a bunch of times and failed. But this time I'm going to look it up online and see what I'm doing wrong, follow the directions, and I'm sure that'll make a big difference. Another pack of Hollyhocks, Marigolds. I'm kind of a little tired of the plain orange and the plain yellow marigolds. I've even planted one that was off-white. Both of these are orange-red bicolor flowers. This is another short sunflower. This one is Dwarf Music Box. It only grows to 28 inches. And here's some columbines. In January of 2017, I sowed some columbines using the winter sowing method. I put them in my pop bottles and left them outside. By the time that I opened up all my winter sowing bottles, none of the columbines had sprouted. So I thought I failed completely at growing them. Well, the other day when I was cleaning up the yard, right along the edge of the woods, I found two 2-liter pop bottles. I had already opened them, so they were just sitting there open. In both the bottles, I found columbine plants growing. I could not even believe it. I probably didn't get rid of the bottles because I was hopeful that maybe they would sprout, and I set them aside in the shade and forgot about them. So I did take them out of the bottles and I potted them into some pots, and they put them right up against my house. And it looks like there's some dead old growth on both of them, which tells me that there was some growth during the summer last year. So I'm hoping that they will bloom this year, but we'll see. Next we have some dwarf annual phlox, and they're just so pretty. And Oklahoma mixed zinnias. I've grown this variety before. It's been a couple years. They've got these really pretty, I guess, dahlia flowered blooms, and the plants aren't super tall, which is really nice. This is a coxcomb flower. This one is orange peach, and that's from Baker Creek. This is another one from Baker Creek. This is a variegated coxcomb flower. This is one of the taller varieties, I think, and I just really like the colors. Those are probably two of my favorite colors right there. Another pack of phlox. This one is also from Baker Creek, Sugar Stars. And some Sirius blue sage. Isn't that so gorgeous? So pretty. Hopefully mine turns out like that. Scabiosa flowered zinnias. From what I've read, a lot of times you'll get the basic plain single bloom, but there's also a lot of flowers like this too. I just thought they were really interesting, so I'm going to grow those. Another bicolor marigold. This looks just like one that my grandma used to grow when I was a kid, so that's why I grabbed that one. And it looks like we're back to the cosmos and a bunch of stuff that I've already showed you. And that's it for this video. And if you enjoyed it, please give me a like, maybe a comment, and subscribe if you're not already. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.